In this help video, I'd like to show you how to do analysis of our setups that appear with our history triangles. Do you see here there's the little green triangles? Do you see those there? There's one there and there's one there. This shows you that there were automatic MTPredictor setups as of these bars here, but the market has gone straight through. So you can do analysis on these particular setups by using the training mode or the bar replay in TradingView. So let's start the bar replay. So I'll go to that. So I want to choose the bar I'm going to go back to here. Oops, sorry, I missed with the mouse there. Let's try that there. And you can see it takes the chart back to actually the bar before. So I'm now going to go forward by one bar. There's the setup. Now because we calculate on bar close, we have to have the first tick of the next bar to then calculate our trade setup. So in the bar replay, what that means is you actually have to go forward one extra bar, so it puts this bar on the chart. But in reality, when you're trading real time, you just have to have the first tick of the new bar to then be able to calculate on the close of the previous bar. So it's just a little bit of a quirk when you're doing the bar replay. So now we can actually place our analysis on the chart. So here I'm going to go to our trade setups, scroll that across. Now in this case we're on the last pivot. Here, so it's the last pivot on the chart. Going to now look at the bar offset. So it's one bar after the low. So that's the pivot low, isn't it? So we're one bar forward. So our bar offset is 1. I can then do tick to then do analyze your trade setup. And as you can see, that's then placed the analysis on the chart for you, giving you the, just pull that across, you can see that fully. And now open it back up again. So I've just got a bit of a small screen here to do the video recording. So you can see here it has the entry level, the stop level, your initial risk and your target. So it actually shows you what the trade setup was at that time. But remember, it has to calculate when you have the first tick of the next bar. So that's why you always have to go one bar beyond the actual pivot. So in this case here, you can have a look at what the trade setup was at the time. And if I move forward, you can see that was actually taken in, but it did actually go through and stop you out. So if I go forward one more bar, you can see that's where the history triangle then comes back on the chart. So in other words, that would have actually been a losing trade. It's important to understand that losses can and will and do unfold no matter what trading approach you do. But with MTPredictor, we never hide any losses. We have our history triangles. There they are. You see there's one little dot there and one little dot there to show you that there were valid trade setups on the chart at the time. So I'm just going to turn training mode off and go back to real time. And there you can see it as well. And just remember that it's not about the number of trade setups, it's about your position sizing. In other words, these two losses here would have been a -1 and a -1 loss. But if we go back and place our analysis on that DP at the top there, so how many bars back is pivots back is that? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're going to go to pivots back 4, and I'm going to go 2 bars after the pivot high. So in that particular example there, can you see how that profit was actually a 7-hour profit? So that was a 7-hour profit. So when you get the history triangles here, remember it's not just the number of trades that are stopped out. So that would just been a -1, a -1 hour loss. So that would only been a 2-hour loss. But it's all about the hour profits on the trades that go with you. So this is what you're looking for with MTPredictor. You're not looking to avoid your losses, you're looking to keep the losses small when they come through. So these would have been -1 hour losses, and this profit down here would be plus 7.3 hour, and obviously now the market's starting to go up with the profitable trade-off here. So it's not the number of trades, it's the risk reward on the profitable trades. In other words, keeping your profits large and your losses small. But that's how to do an analysis of the history triangles. I'm just sorry, just turn that one off. The history triangles to show what the MTPredictor trade setup was at the time. So again, the way you do it is you go into the training mode in TradingView, the training mode there. You go forward to one bar past the setup. Remember, it has to be one bar past to then trigger the analysis to be calculated on that bar. And then once you've got that there, you can then go into your trade setups and do your analysis just as in the normal way. And there it is. Click the Analyze Trade Setup, and there's your analysis back on the chart. So you're analyzing what would have happened as of at that time using where the history triangle was. If I turn trading mode off, go back to normal charts.